Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on basic algebra. Algebra involves mathematical expressions containing letters and numbers. Algebra also involves equations containing letters and numbers. Examples of expressions. Some examples of expressions are m plus 7, w minus 6, 4 times n, p divided by 3, and x plus y plus 9. So all these letters here, they take the place of numbers. So the letters in an algebraic expression are called pronumerals. They take the place of numerals and they follow the same rules as numerals with respect to the four operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So the pronumerals follow exactly the same rules as numerals or numbers. Multiplication and division. In algebra, we don't always need to show the multiplication and division signs. Now here are two examples. If you have P multiplied by Q, you can write that as PQ. So when those two letters are close to each other like that, you don't see any sign, and that tells you that the invisible sign here is multiplication. M divided by n can be written as m over n. You can write that as a fraction, so you don't actually see the division sign. So here are some simple exercises. Rewrite the following expressions without using multiplication or division signs. So 5 multiplied by m is 5m. 7 multiplied by k multiplied by w equals 7kw. When you see those there, they are the multiplication sign. They're not actually x. They stand for the multiplication sign. So that's why it's 7kw. K divided by 5 is k over 5. You can write it in the form of a fraction. 9 times q divided by 3. Now 9 times q you can write as 9q over 3. So when you have the division sign, you can use the fraction format. b times 2 is actually 2b. So for the above example, we usually write the numeral first. So in algebra, it's generally accepted that the numeral comes first, because if you remember some of the rules for numbers, b times 2 is actually the same as 2 times b. That's the commutative law for multiplication, so that's why we're allowed to write that. 8 multiplied by m plus 4 is actually 8 outside the brackets m plus 4. The sign here that you don't see is multiplication. 2 multiplied by k multiplied by 4 multiplied by m. So here are the multiplication signs here so we don't get confused. See there? 2 times 4 is 8, and then we have km. So that's 8 multiplied by k multiplied by m. 3 times m divided by 5, that's the multiplication sign. That's 3m over 5. 6 times h times 2 divided by d, there are the multiplication signs there. 2 6s are 12, so that's 12h, the division sign, over d. Excuse me. 5 times y plus 7 times q. So there's the multiplication sign there and there. 5 times y is 5y, 7 times q is 7q. So it's 5y plus 7q. 12 minus 6a, there's the multiplication. 6 times a is 6a, so it's 12 minus 6a. 9 times w minus 5 times d. 9 times w is 9w. 5 times d is 5d, so it's 9w minus 5d. And 7 minus 9 divided by e. 9 divided by e is 9 over e, so it's 7 minus 9 over e. So this video has given us a basic introduction to algebra. where we've looked at some expressions and we've seen that the letters are called pronumerals and they take the place of numerals and they follow the same rules. And we've just seen some examples here how we can write expressions where we don't have to show the multiplication or division signs.